Once upon a time, the young mermaid, now living on land, faced a new set of challenges. The prince, intrigued by her beauty and grace, took her into his home, unaware of her true identity. Despite her inability to speak, the mermaid's presence brought joy and light to the palace. As the days passed, the mermaid's love for the prince deepened. She longed to tell him the truth, to explain the sacrifice she had made for him. But without her voice, she could only watch him from afar, unable to express her true feelings. One day, while exploring the palace, the mermaid stumbled upon a hidden room. Inside, she found a collection of paintings and sculptures, each depicting a beautiful woman with a hauntingly familiar face. She realized with a shock that these were all portraits of the prince's past loves, women who had tried and failed to win his heart. Determined not to meet the same fate, the mermaid sought out the sea witch once more. She begged for her voice back, willing to risk everything to be able to tell the prince the truth. But the sea witch refused, reminding her of the deal they had made. Heartbroken, the mermaid returned to the palace, knowing that her time was running out. On the final day of her enchantment, she made her way to the shore, where she knew she must say goodbye to the prince forever. As she stood on the shore, the prince approached her, a look of sadness in his eyes. He had realized that she was the one who had saved him from the storm, the one whose voice he had heard in his dreams. He took her hands in his, and in that moment, he understood her sacrifice and the depth of her love. With tears in his eyes, the prince leaned in and kissed the mermaid, not out of obligation, but out of true love. And as their lips met, the enchantment was broken, and the mermaid was transformed into a human, her voice restored. Together they walked back to the palace, where they were married in a beautiful ceremony. And though she missed her home under the sea, the mermaid knew that she had found her true home in the arms of the prince.